Recent research indicates that a well-maintained landscape can increase the value of a home by as much as 15%. On the other hand, a poorly maintained landscape can lead to costly water damage to the structure of the house. Installing a drainage system to prevent water damage is less costly than repairing the water damage itself. Given the destructive effect that water has on house structures and landscapes, every landscape needs a proper drainage system. One of the biggest sources of runoff water in a landscape is the downspout that funnels large volumes of water from the roof to the immediate area around the house. Without a drainage system, the water will eventually cause costly damage to the structure of the house. One method of redirecting the water away from the property is by connecting the downspout directly to a drain pipe buried in the landscape. The downside to this method is that leaves and debris from the roof are carried through the downspout and into the drain pipe, which eventually leads to clogging of the drainage system. The best way to redirect the water from a downspout is to install a catch basin, either directly underneath the downspout or away from the downspout, but in line with the drain pipe to which the downspout is connected. The catch basin will catch all the debris from the roof before it clogs the drain pipe. Without a drainage system, the root systems of flowers and other sensitive plants can be damaged by overwatering and can create health and safety issues. Installing a round spee-d basin or a square catch basin in flower beds will remove excess water before the root system of the flowers are drowned and damaged. Spee-d basin is a small round catch basin that has a sump area to catch debris before it enters the drain pipe. Catch basins installed in flowers should be used with atrium grates rather than flat grates. The debris and mulch in a flower bed tend to cover and clog the top of a flat grate. An atrium grate is domed above the landscape so that it does not get covered and clogged by debris and mulch. Atrium grates should only be used in areas where there is no traffic. Landscape naturally absorbs runoff water until it becomes saturated and water begins to puddle throughout the lawn. Using catch basins at various low spots throughout the lawn can eliminate puddling by allowing the excess water to be collected and redirected to safer areas. Channel drains are long and narrow drains installed within the concrete of the driveway or patio. Channel sizes vary from 1 inch to 12 inches in width. Like a roof gutter, channel drains collect large volumes of water that flow across hard surfaces before it can puddle or flow into the inside of the house or adjacent landscape. Water from the drainage system is typically discharged through a drain pipe to the street. Terminating the drain pipe with a pop-up emitter will prevent debris, small animals, and insects from entering the pipe. The pop-up emitter is a spring-loaded lid that automatically opens with a hydrostatic pressure of water flowing through the drain pipe. As flow diminishes, the emitter closes again. An alternative method to discharging the water is by slowly percolating or leaching it back into the landscape with a Flo-Well. The Flo-Well is a large plastic container buried in the landscape that allows water to slowly leach out into the subsoil and prevent the pollutants from being washed out into the streets. As water flows over rooftops, paved surfaces, and flower beds, it picks up various pollutants, including oil, grease, chemicals, metals, and bacteria. By discharging the water into the street, pollutants are carried through the city's main storm drainage system and into local ponds, lakes, and oceans. Many cities have required that stormwater be retained within the property to reduce pollution of resources. The installation of a proper drainage system adds value to the property and protects it from water damage. With a complete line of drainage products, NDS has a solution for all your drainage needs. NDS, the nationwide leader in landscape drainage products.